Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So a few days ago, there was a protest, a big protest that made headline actually, called the Unite the Kingdom protest that was led by the far-right activist Tommy Robinson. Now the sole purpose of this protest, I think, was to stop the illegal immigration. I think that was the sole purpose. And yet the name of the protest, the code name of the protest was Unite the Kingdom. I'm not really sure how that actually does any justice to the message that they're actually trying to send out, but it is what it is. And now that the protest is over, you can actually talk about what the motivation behind the protest was, how it was, and what message you're actually trying to send out to the government, to the people, to the news, what you actually want them to know about the protest. Well, let's just say these people, yet again, aren't doing a good job of dispelling the idea that these people on the far right aren't an intelligent bunch of people. But before we jump into that, if you're new around to this channel and you want to see more content like this, you can subscribe to the channel, and also it would be massively appreciated if you drop a like on the video. Let's get right into it.
Let's first talk to Ed, who I think is in Hounslow, who I think was at the rally yesterday. Ed, good morning. What was it like? Why did you go?
Good morning. Yes, it was great yesterday. I always go to these things, so that's why I went. And you couldn't move. I eventually got up to the stage. That was some hours after my arrival, and I arrived at before noon. And the number of people there that's been estimated, I think, is grossly underestimated, because you couldn't move through Whitehall, you couldn't move through Parliament Square and the surrounding areas. Just if you got there, you couldn't move. Well, I eventually did, but I met up with Piers Corbyn there at the the square, Parliament Square. He was doing various things. And anyway, eventually, a couple of hours later, I got to where the stage was. I'm pictured being there at the stage on the videos. And, it was fantastic. Elon Musk came through on a live link talking to Tommy Robinson and so on. Very inspiring, as far as I'm concerned. You might not find it, but I certainly do. And
inspiring. Elon Musk came on like a FaceTime video and told everyone to dissolve the parliament. You find that inspiring. I think a Canadian born or South African born, I'm not sure where he's actually from, but he's American now. He's telling you in your country to dissolve the parliament and you should fight, or they're going to kill you. You find that inspiring. Genuinely, these people, they're insane. A foreign billionaire is telling you to dissolve the parliament of your country, and you find that inspiring.
You find Tommy Robinson inspiring?
Yes.
What do you find inspiring about him?
Oh,
I'll tell you, for example, if you had truths to tell, and somebody said to you, well, I tell you what, you better not tell those truths, because you know what? If you do, we're going to lock you up and on your own and stay there for a long time. And if you turn around to that...
Oh, no, wait a minute. Tommy Robinson was put in prison because of contempt of court. It wasn't because he was trying to say anything that was some great truth-telling thing. He was done for contempt of court.
Well, clearly you're not a very good journalist, because if you looked at the video...
Well, no, that's just a statement of fact.
Yes, I'm making you a statement of fact. If you looked at the video that was put out, you will see the people that lied in that situation actually telling you themselves.
But he made allegations about a refugee boy. The claims were false. The court found him guilty of libel. He later admitted to having been duped into spreading misinformation. No, this is just a fact, Ed. I mean, it's fine. You can find him inspiring. I think he's a thug. That's fine. We can disagree about that. But we have to. There are just facts. There are such things as facts. Whether you accept them as facts or not is irrelevant. They are facts.
No, they're not. No, they're
right.
not.
No, well, okay.
Why is this obsession with just lies after lies after lies? The guy was put in prison because of contempt of court. He put out an information that was a lie, and then the court told him to never ever drop that information ever again because it's disinformation and they put the person at risk. And then he still went and did it and put out that information anyways and put it on a documentary, and then all of a sudden was arrested, and all of a sudden he's seen as, oh, he's been a political prisoner. No, he literally violated the law, literally, after the court told him not to release whatever information he had because it was false and it put the person's safety in jeopardy. That was the point. So, regardless if you think it's true or not, the court ordered him not to. That is, he wasn't put in prison because of some malicious intent, because they wanted to do him bad or anything. No, he was put in prison because he violated the rules set to him by the court. That's what happens, unfortunately.
Yeah. What I can tell you that the opinion that you're putting out.
No, it's not an opinion; it's facts.
It's not shared by the British people.
Right.
It's not shared by.
You think Tommy Robinson is a popular figure among the British public, do you?
Well, I tell you.
In which case, why weren't there 3 million people there yesterday, or 4 million people? There were about 100,000, 150,000 people. Is it dwarfed by the sort of numbers that used to turn up to the Remain rallies during the People's Vote campaign, for example?
That's not true.
It is true.
Those as well. No, but I've been there. Have you been there?
Yep.
Have you been there? I bet you haven't.
To the People's Vote rallies, yeah, I reported from them. And I've been to plenty of Tommy Robinson protests as well.
Let me tell you this. This Tommy Robinson is such a thug and such a racist and all the rest of it, yeah?
Well, he spread lies about the Great Replacement theory. He spread lies about white genocide. No, but it's just true, Ed. It's just true. You know what?
The propaganda.
All right. Okay, Ed.
The thing is, at the end of the day, you can say all you want about him having support, but Tommy Robinson is not popular. It isn't at all. Every stat shows this, okay? He has this core fan base, people that love him, and outside of that, he doesn't have support anywhere else. That's not being popular. That's just having like a group of people supporting you. That's it, okay? The leader, the leader of the Reform Party right now, probably favorite to actually win the next election, literally distanced himself. Nigel Farage himself literally distanced himself from Tommy Robinson because he knows how he's perceived. He knows if he was to ever encourage Tommy Robinson's behavior, he knows that would do serious damage onto his own party. So guess what? He just distanced himself from him. That he clearly doesn't have any real support. This idea that he has support of the British people, he doesn't. This guy is deeply unpopular with majority of the people in this country. Deeply unpopular. The only people that he has support from are the people that went to his protest. That's it. Apart from that, he doesn't have support anywhere else. And it was 120,000 people? Out of 68 million people in this country. This guy is not popular at all. He really isn't.
Ed, like I say, you can find whatever thug you want inspiring. I'm not bothered, but I am bothered about the fact that you won't accept facts when they're put to you. The audience will, and that's fine for both of us.
And just to show you what these people are actually, the message during that protest was actually putting out there. This, by the way, is a protest, Unite the Kingdom, but primarily they're actually talking about stopping illegal immigration. These are people coming on the boats, by the way. Apparently, you need to fight back against the people coming on the boats, or they're going to kill you. You're going to die. Dissolve the parliament, or else these people coming on the boats are actually going to kill you. This is the main man right now actually talking. Just listen to this.
The people who ordinarily wouldn't get involved in politics, who just want to live their lives, they're quiet, they just go about their business. My message is to them, if this continues, that violence is going to come to you. You will have no choice. You're in a fundamental situation here where whether you choose violence or not, violence is coming to you. You either fight back or you die. You either fight back or you die. And
you either fight back or you die, and people are cheering him on. What does that even mean? Fight back against who? What, the government are going to kill you? That's not going to happen. The illegal immigrants coming on the boat, what, they're going to kill you? That's not going to happen either. So who is it exactly that's going to kill you? Who do you need to fight back against? They're cheering on. This is a foreign billionaire that's talking so much about the country that he barely knows anything about. He barely knows anything. He can't even name how there's a difference between House of Commons and the House of the Lords. He doesn't even know the difference. And yet he's telling these people and riling them on, telling them about how they need to fight back or they're going to die. Why are they going to die if they don't fight back? Fight back against who? This is what the protest was, by the way. Unite the kingdom so you can stop the illegal immigration into this country, or else you are going to die. That's it. That's what it's all about. Genuinely, anyone that's actually at this protest, genuinely, just think about that for a second. What are you actually doing? What actually is the whole point? You got there, screamed all you want, did your protest, now you're going back home, and then there's nothing else that's happened. That's it, nothing else. Nothing.
None of this could have happened without you giving the British public access to the truth and giving us free speech and fighting for our free speech. So on behalf of Great Britain and the British public, we're incredibly grateful, Elon.
You're most welcome. You're most welcome. And you may notice this T-shirt that I'm wearing is great British author George Orwell. What would Orwell think? I think that's generally a good way to look at these things. He would want freedom of speech. He would want the people to know what's real. He'd want the people to fight against government oppression and fight for the truth and fight for the future of Britain.
Elon.
At the end of the day, you can fight all you want, but I can tell you right now, when you're fighting, he ain't gonna be fighting with you. Okay, he ain't gonna be fighting with you. He's gonna be busy making his own money. So you can fight all you want. He can tell you to fight, but he's not gonna be fighting alongside you. He's gonna be there cozy in his mansion, billionaire mansion in the United States. So what are we actually talking about here? But that's just the state of things at the moment. This protest is going to make headline for 2, 3, 4 days, and then it's going to go back to a norm because there was no substance and there's no real genuine support from anyone from this, apart from random billionaire from another country and someone that was literally a prisoner a few months ago. That's it. It's not really going to get too much anywhere. But that's just my thoughts. If you're new to this channel and you want to see more content like this, subscribe, and also it will be massively appreciated if you drop a like on the video.